Suppose you're offered the following two accounts to invest $10,000 for 25 years. 14% simple interest or 11% interest compounded monthly. Which is the best choice? Okay, so we have two types of interest mentioned in this problem, simple and compound. And well, in terms of which is the best choice, well, it's the one that's worth more money in the future. So let's look at the future value formulas for simple and compound interest. Not E, future value. So for simple interest, our formula is A for future value equals the principal value, which is the starting amount, times the quantity 1 plus R times T. Okay, so we have our $10,000, that's our starting amount, that's P. 25 years, that's our value for T. T is 25, 14%. So if you convert that to a decimal, R is equal to 0.14. And it's simple interest, so let's plug these numbers in. A equals 10,000, parentheses, 1 plus 0.14 times 25. All right, so we need a future value for simple interest. So I'm going to come up here to Desmos, and I'm always using the Desmos calculator. I find it the most user-friendly because when you type things into Desmos, it looks just like it does when you write them on paper or on the screen. So I'm going to just type this in exactly as it's written. We've got 10,000 parentheses 1 plus 0.14 times 25 close parentheses. All right, so you can see here, $45,000, not bad. All right, so now let's look at the other option, the 11% compounded monthly. So that 11%, that's our new interest rate. So when we convert that to a decimal, that's 0.11. So for compound interest, our formula for future value is A equals P times 1 plus R over N to the power N times T. So compounded monthly, that means 12 times a year. So N is equal to 12. So let's plug those values into our compound interest future value formula. A is equal to 10,000 parentheses 1 plus 0.11, 11% divided by 12 raised to the power 12 times 25 to the power N times T. Okay, so let's come up here again to Desmos. And again, we'll just type this in exactly as we have it written. 10,000 parentheses 1 plus 0.11 over 12, close the parenthesis, and this is the exponent, so raised to the power. Now with the exponent, we'll need to put that in parentheses. 12 times 25. And as you can see, it is a quite different number, 154,478. And if we round this to the nearest penny, it will be 89 cents. Okay, so clearly, now this is not a very realistic example. You're not going to find accounts out there ever that pay 14% or 11%. But this does show how different simple and compound interest are over long periods of time. So obviously the best choice here, compound interest. Okay, that does it for this one.